more breaking news coming in. The Kashmiri Pandits have given 11 new demands, presented 11 new demands to the J&K administration. Now, these include relocation to Jammu for at least 3 years till the situation improves in Kashmir. They've also demanded fixing a tenure of 12 to 15 years for PM package employees, thereafter transfer policy for all. So, those are some of the demands that have been put forth by the Kashmiri Pandits to the J&K administration. In total, 11 new demands that have been presented to the J&K administration by the Kashmiri Pandits, which includes relocation to Jammu for at least 3 years till the situation improves in the valley. They've also demanded fixing a tenure of 12 to 15 years for PM package employees, thereafter transfer policy as well. And all pension system for PM package employees, as this economic package was announced in 2008. These are some of the 11 demands that have been presented by the Pandits to the J&K administration. This comes in the backdrop of the targeted killings that we have been seeing in the J&K Valley, and Kashmiri Pandits there fearing for their lives and putting forth 11 demands before the J&K administration, which primarily include relocation to Jammu for at least 3 years till the situation improves in the valley, delinking of rehabilitation from package, announcing it as an economic package for the youth, repealing of SRO 412 and 425, old pension scheme, pension system for the PM package employees, as well as this economic package was announced in 2008. We have Kashmiri Pandit activist Ashok Pandit also joining us. Sir, if I can get your first reaction to these 11 demands that have been made by the Kashmiri Pandits, one of which includes relocation to Jammu for at least 3 years.
Actually, that is the main demand. We have been asking from last, since the time Rahul Bhatt was killed. And sadly, there has not been a proper response to the demands made by us since last so many days. And I think if we are alive, things will work in future. And if you really want Kashmir to improve, if you really want Kashmir to develop, Jammu Kashmir to develop, it's very important for Kashmiri Pandits to remain alive. And Kashmiri Pandits' involvement in the entire strategies of building up Jammu and Kashmir, especially Kashmir, the involvement of Kashmiri Pandits has to be there. You cannot develop Kashmir without Kashmiri Pandits.
Well, that's right. And sir, if I can get another response to another demand that has been made by the Kashmiri Pandits, which is old pension system to be revived again for PM package employees, as this economic package was announced in 2008.
Yeah, see, all these packages which were announced at time, there are a lot of promises being made. And the bond which was signed by the government, the earlier government of Manmohan Singh, with the Kashmiri Pandits was totally one-sided. So that bond has to be, eradicated. It has to be cancelled, and it should be thrown into the waste basket. And the pension scheme, the way the normal system works, it has to be applied to Kashmiri Pandits also, who are working in Kashmir and in the entire state, for that matter. And that's the right demand we are making. It's very important to streamline. If you say that Kashmir is now Kashmir is now a part of India, Jammu Kashmir, the entire thing after eradication of 370, I think then all the rules and regulations, all the laws which are applicable to everybody in the country should be applicable to Kashmiri Pandits also. Why not? Why you keep us on the other platform and treat us differently?
Well, absolutely. Thank you so much. So that was Kashmiri Pandit activist Ashok Pandit giving his insights on the demands that have been made by the Kashmiri Pandits, the 11 set of demands that have been put forth by the Pandits to the J&K administration.